I just want to say, congrats to Lynn and her staff and her team. I think they are so well-deserved for Coach of the Year in our league, and clearly maybe even National Coach of the Year. They've just done a phenomenal job. Lynn came and saw me again after the game, and just really gracious of her and complimentary of our team. So it just speaks a lot about her and the kind of program she runs. So really just want to – I think we played a perfect defensive game against a great team, and maybe it takes 3 times to really nail it down. But we guarded them. We gave ourselves a chance to win, and then we just had some really special players step up and give us a cushion with some big time three-point shots. So really a phenomenal night for our program, and really proud of these two and everyone involved in our program.
Thank you. In the back row.
Larry Bears with the Associated Press. Speaking of big-time shots, Charlize, get the ball with 39.3 seconds left. They let you dribble all the way down, get one pass off, get it back, and at the buzzer of the shot clock, you drain it. You just talk us through that.
Yeah, I mean, I originally thought they were probably going to foul to send us to the line, and when they didn't, I knew we were going to have to run the clock down and just get one good look at the rim. I think I came off the on ball and passed it to Ula, and I knew kind of it was coming back, so I just, I had to get it off fast and just shoot it really, and I'm just so glad it went in. Yeah, but I just think, everything leading up to that moment was just so good from our team. And obviously, in those moments, it's a big-time shot. But the plays we made before that, the runs that we had in that third quarter, and then taking that momentum into the fourth, that's what really got us that win. So I'm glad I could finish it off for our team, but just super proud of how we came out tonight.
Thank you. Man.
Matthew Welker with the next. Kamie, can you talk, and Ula, too, about your defense on Alyssa Peely, Pac-12 Player of the Year, and you guys made every look for her so hard. Lynn said that she didn't have a single easy look tonight. Everything was really battled for and gritty down there. Ula made her life such a difficult. Just talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give away too many secrets that we have, but she's impossible to guard. We did have a little bit of a way we wanted to defend her pick and rolls, and but I'm telling you, every single time we've matched up with Utah, we do have kind of a secret weapon in Ula. She can match. I mean, not everybody can. I mean, Bello did not want any part of her in the first quarter. She just was saying, do I have to guard her? And so, and Ula just steps up and wants to. And again, we had good help or timely help at times. I think not letting her just get those spot-up threes and some of the spot-up, stand-still, shots that kind of are just, demoralizing a little bit if she gets those. Obviously, I think she only had 2 rebounds for the game. I mean, we just kind of sandwiched and did the job on her, but it started kind of ends with the fact that Ula took the challenge and guarded her, many times one-on-one and ended up with the ball after a missed shot.
Yeah, I think credit to Alyssa, first of all. She's easily one of the best players in the country right now, and I'm sure she's going to do great things with that Utah program as they go into the NCAA tournament. But the coaches did a really good job on preparing us, like Coach E said, and how we wanted to guard her and how we wanted to navigate, I guess, the pressure that she puts on when she sets an on-ball. And my guards, who I was working with mostly, it was Charlize and Yo, were really good at talking to me and working through switching back and stuff like that. But no, I think my teammates did a great job in giving me that extra confidence that I needed to be able to step up and perform the way I did in tonight's game.
Second row.
Coach, you talk about your matchups with Utah this year. You guys went 0-2 against them in the regular season. What was your game plan for tonight, or what were the changes you guys made during the game to help you guys with the victory?
Well, again, it's a quick turnaround, so it's probably a good thing we played them twice, that our kids are very familiar with them. We were trying to do the same things that we kind of did tonight. On our edit, we had like 12, not knowing scout plays, just players making mistakes on what we wanted to do in the last game and didn't do. So, I mean, these guys are prideful. They're good at we didn't have to be, we were on the court a little bit today, but we didn't have to overdo it on the court. They learned by watching. They understood what we wanted them to do. And again, beyond just that, just the effort that they did, won us this game tonight. We just were very determined to, run their three-point shooters off the three-point line, and we just didn't want to get killed in the paint with points. So we guarded those two things, and they're as good as they're better than anyone else in the country at those two areas. And we just, again, I think the commitment to doing it and the effort that our players. I was more worried. I thought we could guard them a little bit, and then I just didn't know if we could score enough to beat them. And again, the shots that these guys stepped up and made, Ula's threes were just unbelievably big, and I think we had to for us to have more threes than them is again a statement of our team.
Hi, Lucas Van Arden with Doc TV Sports. Ula, Charlize, you guys were able to hit 2 straight threes, both of you going 4 on your 5 straight threes. What was really flowing through your guys' minds in that exact moment?
I think we just knew going into those moments that was going to be the shots that were there. We talked about how they were defending on balls, especially when I come off in the middle, and they tend to collapse a lot, and they collapse late. So just being able to get in the paint and slow down and make the right decision to kick it out. I think I found Olo like twice in the corner, and she was wide open, and we just weren't getting those making those passes earlier in the game, and I think they were there for us a lot. So I think, coming on the back end of that and knowing that was the shot we were going to get, we were able to be ready to catch and shoot, and we knew it was going up. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think anytime you have someone of Charlize's caliber coming off a non-ball, it attracts more defense than you can imagine. And like she said, she was able to find me on 2 great passes in the corner, and thank goodness they went in. Finally took the lid off it. But, just a good night for us.
All right, Jeff.
Jeff Metcalf, Pac-12 Hotline. Ula, you were on the bench at the end of last night's game with some sort of injury. Was there any question at all that you were going to play today, or what was like your just health status? And then for Coach, they had some disruption in their guard rotation due to injuries and fouls. How much did that help what you were trying to do, because they were maybe not fully functioning, like they do when they have everybody?
There was no question that I was not gonna play. I think this is my last year, and I love this team and this program, and I'm fully bought into it. And there was no chance I was not playing.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know Palmer wasn't playing until right before the game. I think that's a big hit for their program. She's like the motor. And she plays a lot of minutes, so people were extended a little bit more than they're used to. People had to be more ball handlers than they're used to. I hate injuries for any team. I definitely do think it affected their team and their rhythm. But I hope they get healthy, and I hope they make a huge, huge run in the NCAA tournament.
Sam Taylor, Daily Evergreen. Congrats on the win. With Brendan Potts in attendance today and the fan presence, what did it feel like in that gym or in the arena? What was it feeling like? Did it feel like Beasley?
Yeah, it was amazing. We love our fans. Brendan is one of a kind, super fan. Like, if you know women's basketball, Brendan is part of this team. So, huge shout out. Great that he can come out and support and be here live, seeing the action with us. So, we love it. But no, we just love our Coug fans. They really got behind us today. We could hear them throughout the whole game, and we're just super grateful, that people want to come out and they want to watch us and they want to support us. So, yeah, just super grateful for that.
I think on top of that, I'm super grateful to have our dance team out here and the band especially. I don't know if you guys know, but Sam is in our band, so he's been one of the realest Coug supporters ever, covering us from different, areas. So we're super grateful for you, Sam.
So if you guys have been on the road since Wednesday, for Charlize and Ula, what are some of your travel traditions, and how do you stay focused? LA, then Vegas. How do you stay focused?
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, to be on the road for that amount of time. But this year, we've been pretty good on the road, and I think that comes from the discipline and the experience of, our seniors and the leadership that they bring. They know what it takes to win on the road. It's so, so hard. It's hard enough just winning in the pack, but doing it, when you're traveling, you have all those other little things you need to stay locked in for. So recovery is really important, what you're eating, what you're putting in your body. And then I think on the flip side of that, it's also taking those moments to, reflect and recover and enjoy the moment, because I think it can be very overwhelming if you're just going from A to B to C. So, our team's great. Our culture's great when we come off the court. We know how to have fun, and you probably heard, but we love karaoke, and we do a lot of that, on the bus, in our rooms. So, yeah, just taking those moments to really reflect on why we're here. Yes, we're here for a business trip, but, we're here because we love basketball and we love to play, and just taking those moments to have fun.
Joan
Get ready to go,
Bombasini,
Joan,
Pac-12
and then-
Networks. This is for the players. It's very obvious watching you guys play that you have great team chemistry. This is a big win for your program. How will this propel you to get ready for tomorrow? Because will be your third game in a row.
Yeah, I think, again, the recovery part is going to be important for us. We have to switch modes kind of depending on who comes out of this win. We have to be prepared for either team. And again, that's going back to being really focused on our film, our scout. Everybody in the pack is a different type of style almost. So I think switching gears mentally as well is going to be vital for us. But I think it's just keeping with the same things that we've been doing throughout the season, staying disciplined, obviously being locked into what Coachy and the coaching staff are putting out there for us. Again, recovery is so important, and just kind of believing in ourselves that, we can win against anybody here, and that's what we're here to do. So, yeah.
Okay, one more. How does this, because I believe now you're at 21 wins, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And which is the most in school history, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tied.
Okay, sorry, I missed it. How does this rank for you? I mean, you've coached for a while now, as one of because this is a big win. How does this rank for you?
I just can't even explain, just the feelings that you have when you can watch your team that's so bought in and so together, and it reflects everything we want for our program. And knowing the baggage that kind of came with it and how hard it was to turn a culture around. And Ula was here from the very beginning, and the whole thing about coaching is just the joy that we have to watch our players celebrate. And I don't mean to make it like, just because we win, we celebrate. I mean, we've got to keep a little balance in that, but they work so hard and they do so much for us, and they are Cougs through and through. They represent our institution and our program and Pullman and the community, and just to see the joy that they have. And they're doing things that we've never done before. So you just got to give them so much credit. But they're serious about their basketball and where they want to go and what they want to do. And, my biggest thing is let's not settle now. Let's go do something else we haven't done ever before. So, but I love watching them celebrate and understand and have that joyful moment of, all the work's paying off for what they're doing.
Okay, final question here.
I was going to ask about that question to Coach, but I'll ask it to you because you've been here since the beginning, right? Back before you guys were getting to this level. Just how does it feel to have been a part of going from, one of the programs that's sort of not very good in the Pac-12 to now you're going to a semifinal only the third time, first win over a top, 3 program, 20 wins. Just how does it feel to be a part of the change and bringing this sort of program into light in Pullman?
Yeah, I think if you were to have told me that this was going to happen 5 years ago, I would have said you're lying. No chance. But no, I think it's just a credit to Coach E and obviously who she is and what she's about. The team now are pretty much all players who she's recruited, and everyone is, like you said, bought into everything that she's about. I mean, I was ready to go play for her at a smaller school, and then she's like, come with me. We're going like, I've been given a chance at Washington State, and before I even knew what WSU looked like, I was like, I'm there. And then I got there, and nothing but wheat fields. Small, almost a country town. But, no, I love it. I'm super grateful for, obviously, the chance that she gave me to come out to Pullman and a chance to change the whole thing around. And like she always says, make basketball relevant in a city where it hasn't always been. And I think moving forward, I can't wait to see what they can do, what she can do with the program, and how much further she can take it. But I mean, that's going to have to wait because we've still got a bunch of basketball to play. Yeah.